All Gen Gamers episode 30 highlights. Episode 30, baby.
It's kind of funny, isn't it funny, guys? When we started, I never thought we'd actually get to episode 30. I think none of us really had a plan. We just thought, let's do a podcast because we like talking about video games. And we never had a goal in mind or anything like that. It's like, yeah, let's just all get together and maybe some other people would like to listen to it. And I'm amazed it's at 30. It's pretty cool. Nobody knows how angry Pete gets at us when the mic's turned off. His F-bombs are going, left, right, and center. He's nuts.
Seriously, think he has
then the microphone starts, and he's like all calm. And as soon as we stop recording, he's like, "F you, Jason. F you, John."
So, no, before we get going, though, guys, I need to know. I know, Pete, you picked up Marvel vs. Capcom 3, right?
Yes.
And Johnny, did you pick it up?
I did not, but I have played it quite a lot the last couple of days.
I need to know you guys' impressions of the game. I haven't played it yet. I've been meaning to pick it up. I'm going to pick it up soon. I know it came out today as of recording this episode. So, Pete, Johnny, what are your thoughts?
Didn't aggravate me as much as I thought it would.
Cool.
Well, there's some other news that has happened.
What's that?
Yes, big news.
Big news. Duke Nukem Forever. Recently, we already know it's been announced. There's been a GameStop exclusive. The Balls of Steel edition. All I got to say about it is this.
Balls of Steel.
John, isn't there some other news?
Oh, yes, there is other news. Kind of a follow-up to our previous podcast that we had about Steam events. And this, I guess the seller, we were all wondering what the seller would do with Steam events. Well, apparently he's selling it back on eBay. And he got it all graded and, it's 75 out of 100. And get this, guys. Guess how much to buy it now is for? $500,000. $500,000. Can you believe
That's
that's
crazy.
Yeah, out of his mind.
And dude, his minimum bid that he's asking for is $41,000. But the cool thing is though, he put on his description. In fact, Jason, can you pull up the thing real quick?
Yeah.
He actually mentions their podcast in it.
He did?
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
What?
He didn't say All Gen
Let me see
Gamers, but he's like, you may have heard of this game from a recent podcast.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's
How
pretty
does he-
amazing.
Hell yeah.
How did he know?
Huh? I don't know.
So, we were just going to do some questions today, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's line up the audio questions then.
So now it's the time for Love Talk with Johnny Millennium, Dr. Love. This is from Richard. His question is, so, if a girl says, stick it in her, do you listen? Johnny, this is serious stuff.
Cool, good question.
Great question. Let's get on to the quick draw.
Quick draw in it.
All right, so the Whales Quick Draw, you guys, I wrote a little intro for it. You guys want to hear it?
Let's do it. Let's
yeah.
hear
Should we use that to take us into it?
it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Whales Quick Draw.
I'm speechless. Gamester, what piece of gaming history are you going to share with us today?
So this question is from Mr. Technosqueak. I'm just joking. people got pissed, dude. They always ask us. Okay, this question is from the Raging Gamer TV, and he wants to know more about the R Zone, the Tiger R Zone.
This podcast was created by retro video game collectors and YouTube show hosts Pete Dorr, Happy Console Gamer, Gamester81, and myself, Jason Heine. Make sure to follow along and subscribe to us on iTunes under the podcast section, All Gen Gamers. And if you want more information about this podcast, please visit www.allgengamers.com.
F you, Jason. F you, John.